Alright, hey guys, my brain is not braining today. I don't know what it is. For some reason, interactions just aren't going right, losing every game. So I'm just gonna, quickly get these 4 drops and get off for the day. Since they upped the trophy cap to 10,000, a bunch of sweats are coming back to Trophy Road, so I'm probably just gonna be playing Classic 1v1 while the levels are equal. So, yeah, I guess I'll build a deck. I don't have any overpowered evolutions, or really any evolutions at all, except for Bomber. So, well, I guess I should look for a deck that is good with no evos. Maybe I'll look for RG Monk, because RG Monk is a really good deck. Probably play RG Monk Fireball with no Ghost. Usually RG plays either Ghost or... Wait, I don't have Fisherman. Dang it, I don't have Fisherman. Okay, so I guess I'm not playing RG Monk. What's another good no evo deck? What cards are most overpowered right now? Boss Bandit? I don't want to play Boss Bandit, man. That sucks. I guess I'll try playing just Classic P.E.K.K.A. I'm sure I'm going to lose a lot with Classic P.E.K.K.A, but it's cool at least. So, P.E.K.K.A Wizard, Poison, looking for Ghost Bandit, Zap, Ram. Where's Ram? There's Ram. Ghost, Bandit. I swear people can make Ghost Bandit do some magical things when you're keeping track of cycle. Oh, and Minions. I forgot about Minions. Some people play Marcher, but Minions are an older card. I just like going for the old versions of decks. It's more fun that way. So, is nobody playing? I guess we'll see you guys once I get a match. Alright, game start. Wait, why is it level 13? What? That is so sad. They made the classic 1v1, the unranked 1v1, they made it so that it's level-based now. So this is a wholly unwinnable game already, but I guess I'll try and get my King Tower activated right here. And I'll miss my King Tower activation. I'll play a P.E.K.K.A the River because he gave me an absurd P.E.K.K.A value right here. But this is pretty much already game over from the start because I can't believe they completely removed the last tourney standard mode that you don't have to pay for. Well. Wow. I can't believe they removed the last tourney standard mode. I mean, free mode. Like, of course, you can go down to these gem cost modes, but I'm not going to be using gem cost modes for my daily wins. Well, I guess there's no point for me having these decks stored here, because if it's not leveled, then I can't use it. So, I guess I'll see you guys once I've come to terms with that? Alright, I guess I'm back. The thing that makes playing a mini account playable is the thought that if I ever need to play a mode where I can win based on skill alone, I can simply go to the level 11 mode and actually have a neutral match. But I guess that's just gone now, so I must play my level royale. That's fun. Get delivery down. That's actually a low barrel. I have to gobs this because my delivery was going to go to the front of the tower instead of behind. Alright. So, God Barrel's his first card. He's playing Princess over Duchess, which you kind of like to see because, you know, Duchess means annihilate my Hog Rider. 2 level 15s already, which you don't love to see, but I do have 1 level 15 myself. I'll Firecracker like this since he's giving me extra value for it, and I do have to defend with something. He's actually on my King Tower, so this guy is absolutely garbage, so that's good to see. I actually Hog to tank for this Valk here. Whatever he plays on the Hog will get hit by the Valk unless he plays a Swarm for it. Or Mega Knight too. With a level 14 and a level 15, even a level 11 Hog doesn't get through. No matter how late they play it, it just won't work. I'm going to play another low delivery because I know that he's going to play low again. I played that very slow. If you remember at the beginning of this episode, I said that everything is just kind of feeling off today. Maybe my spidey senses were like warning me that the level 11 ladder was going to be gone. I don't know. So, yeah. I guess we're just waiting for someone to play something. He's got triple tank, arrows, God Barrel. That's 5 of his 8 cards. Let's see. So, I don't really know what I should be doing right now. I mean, there's nothing really to do. I'm just going to leak Elixir here, Firecracker the River. He's going to Arrows the Firecracker anyway. I might as well get chipped first. He's not going to Arrows the Firecracker. I'm going to take this Lightning so that my Firecracker stays alive and he has to do something about it. He does not have to do something about it. I almost hogged the River there, but I realized I was going to be too aggressive. Alright. Which triple tank God Barrel? I'm going to gob the River here, see what he has for it. It's 2 Elixirs, so I can see the rest of his deck or force a negative trade. Barbs. Okay, I guess I'll Inferno Tower this. I don't really have much good for Barbs. Or at least not in hand, anyway. I'll delivery this. I want to start getting my log for his barrels instead of my delivery for his barrels. I don't know what I've been logging this whole time. That's a center plant barrel. And then I'll leak There's no point in me playing anything. No matter what I play, he can just kill. If I waste my Valk, then I'm dead. If I waste my Hog, he gets a free Mega Knight. That's a terrible arrows, so I'm going to go for Firecracker like this and Hog Gobs opposite lane. He wants to Mega Knight both of these sides, but he can only Mega Knight one. Yeah, so he's going to take a bunch of Hog damage opposite lane since he decided to commit the Mega Knight to one lane. Very nice for me. I'm almost willing to bet that he has no zap. Okay. Mega Knight, Knight, Dark Prince, Gob Barrel, Fireball, Witch, and I wasted my Valk. Okay, I have to log delivery this, and then, oh, very good. He played his Gob Barrel low, which gives me a chance to counter it with my Gobs, but he apparently saved my arrows, his arrows specifically for that. He's going to counter my Valk. There's no point in me going for the kind of dual lane play, because he has enough elixir to easily counter both of them. That was terrible barbs, so I don't really have to counter those barbs. That was kind of just 5 elixir on the drain, so I'm thinking I'm going to take the lightning on tower here. I need one more Firecracker hit. Very good. Okay, delivery. Gobs behind. Very low barrel. Mega Knight. I'm going to play an anti-fireball placement here so that I don't have bad things happening to me. He hasn't shown me any good counters for Hog Valk when he doesn't have a Mega Knight in hand. You see there I played anti-fireball placement, so he was probably spending all that time trying to get the lineup to work. I knew he was going to play Bards there, so I just played my Firecracker instantly. I probably don't get any Hog chip just because it's a low level, but I do get some pretty solid Firecracker chip. I'm going to play my delivery here to keep my Firecracker alive. Actually, I just realized I wasted both of my barrel counters, so I'm going to get a Valk down. Instant Valk timing. I got very fast fingers now. Maybe I'm focused or something, but that worked out very nicely for me. I actually reactively played that Valk, not even hovering. That's the first time I've been able to reactively play a Valk to full counter a barrel. So maybe I'm fast again. That's insane. I don't know what he thinks he's doing, just fireballing nothing like that. I'm going to play a Hog in front of this. He's going to have barbs. The barbs will get wrecked by my Firecracker. Apparently he has enough elixir to just play straight up on like that. That Knight might get a hit on my tower because it's high level, which is certainly fun. Delivery. Low delivery. Not low delivery. Okay. How many fireballs does he need? He needs more than 2 fireballs, so I've got time. I'm going to go for a Hog Lightning here. Just get value on whatever he plays to counter my Hog. Wait, actually, there's only 10 seconds left. I got to get around to my stuff, like, instantly. Okay, there's the thing. I might actually lose this game just because he started Fireball cycling, and, yeah, that sucks. Where did he get that extra damage from? I guess I was just slow on my plays. Yeah, something is definitely off today. I don't even remember what caused me to lose that game. So I guess I'll play, I'll keep playing until I get all the star drops for the day. Lucky drops for the day. That's the same thing, honestly. E-Golem first play, how fun. Overlevel E-Golem is one of those toxic cards because you need to get the elixir from the E-Golem, but if you don't get the elixir, you're extra dead. So you have to overcommit on the E-Golem, and then you're just giving them splash value with their support troops. I'm going for a Firecracker, Hog opposite. I can't afford to play anything more on this because I didn't have my Inferno Tower in hand soon enough. I have to wait for these blobs to be low enough health that I can log them. Get off a second Valk in a second here. Pretty solid value. I only took, what, 300 damage for that? How am I going to counter that? I guess I'm going to Hog Kite it opposite lane. At least it doesn't get, my Firecracker doesn't get one tapped. I'm going to have to eat, what, 2 ghost hits here? But he's letting my Hog go because he just doesn't have an elixir to do anything about it. Okay, Inferno Tower. The Inferno Tower will retarget onto the Knight afterwards. This is going to be a pretty clean defense here. I'll get my elixir back, then I have to Firecracker this because he's definitely going to play something. And then log this. I don't know if that kills his Firecracker. It does, just barely. Alright, so. What, I'm down 300 damage, 400 damage about, and I need... What do I need? Knight? He's playing like a full-on bridge spam deck, but with E-Golem in it for some reason. Did that kill the bandit? It did not kill the bandit, so I have to overcommit with a Valk on this, which is unfortunate because I don't have anything for his Mega Knight now. I have to Inferno Tower his Mega Knight, and then I'm going to have nothing for his E-Golem in the next card afterwards, which is the trouble. Or he can just E-Golem first. I have to try and protect my Inferno Tower here so I can get back to my Valk. Because he can't Mega Knight for as long as my Inferno Tower is around, so I want to try and keep it alive for as long as I possibly can so I have enough time to cycle around to my next Valk. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm only down, what, 350 instead of 400 now? Get a couple Firecracker chips there, that's nice. So that was most of the damage I was down, honestly. I'm going to go for a delivery here to keep my firecracker alive. I mean, Valk here to keep my firecracker alive, delivery behind, because, once again, you want to surround the evil Mega Knight with double tanks. It's just how it goes. Get a second firecracker down here. Hog to protect my firecrackers. This is one of the reasons why I love firecracker as an underleveled card, because it doesn't really matter how high leveled you are. If you have 2 firecrackers on your stuff, it is not going anywhere. I'm going to play a high Inferno Tower here. I just got to make sure that my firecrackers stay alive, because my firecrackers are pretty much my win condition on this defense. How did the... what? The Inferno Tower targeted onto a blob, but it's supposed to be untargetable for a moment while it's changing phases. He's definitely going to try and get a Mega Knight off on these firecrackers, so I'm going to start playing Aggressive Hog Rider. I got to kill this witch before she starts healing, because lightning is supposed to kill an overhealed witch, but with a +1 level overhealed witch, like level 15 against level 14, like I have here, then my lightning doesn't actually kill an overhealed witch, so I cannot, under any circumstances, allow her to overheal. He's just giving me more value here. I'm going to play my Hog early, so if he wants to Mega Knight, he has to Mega Knight now, and if he Mega Knights now, it's just going to get shredded down by 3 firecrackers. Yeah, he's definitely saving his Mega Knight to try and kill these firecrackers once they cross. Never mind, okay, so clearly I'm going to get more value by just playing another firecracker, because he just seems incapable of countering my firecrackers. I'm going to play a Hog Dock the River. I'm going to get the elixir for the Hog Dock by killing those E-Golem blobs. So, yeah, this is why people hate Firecracker. I'm just playing more and more Firecrackers. He's definitely saving up for a Mega Knight here, but it's kind of just Jover for him. I think I'm just going to see how many Firecrackers I can stack. Honestly, there's no point in me taking the tower immediately. I want to see how many Firecrackers I can get down. That's insane. Aw, 3 of them died right there, but I guess that's game over. He didn't have enough elixir to counter my Hog since I got such an insane positive trade off of those Firecrackers. So, that was the first win of the video? That's insane. That's crazy, actually. I could have swore I played more games than that. Well, I guess we still need 3 more wins. Someone commented on one of my other videos, so what are the odds that I immediately lose all of these trophies? Very high. The odds are very high. I'm probably going to end up at the bottom of this arena again by the end of the video. Hog, get my low level out of hand. This is my other low level. Wizard. I'd like to lightning that, but of course I don't want to lightning that until I'm all the way at 10. Like that. So now I have maximum elixir to try and defend whatever he spams me with, because he's definitely going to try and spam me with something. Play a Valk like this, and then Gobs late. If you play your Gobs in a very specific timing, the E-Barbs will be in sync, so you notice they both swung at the same Gob, and they didn't retarget in between, which means that the Gobs essentially tanked for 6 E-Barb hits there instead of just 4. Which was pretty nice. Mega Knight, okay. Probably Inferno Tower, and then a Hog Distract to keep my Inferno Tower alive for a little while longer. Interesting. Delivery. I don't really care if the Mega Knight jumps on my Inferno Tower here, because Inferno Tower is tanky enough to tank 1 Mega Knight jump, and the delivery will kill the Witch afterwards if it does. E-Barbs, Valk, Mega Knight, Witch. Classic mid-ladder nonsense. Alright. Looking pretty solid. Oh, and Wizard. Definitely classic mid-ladder nonsense. I've got very nice matchup here since I've got Lightning for his Witch Wizard. I really hope that Firecracker gets another shot off before she dies, because she's going to get 1 tap since it's a -2 interaction. Fun stuff. I guess I'll just log here. Safest play. Cover my Valk just in case he has a random Gob Barrel. He's definitely got Hog Rider in his deck. They all got Hog Rider in their deck. Witch. So I'll do the same interaction as last time. You want to play them late so that the E-Barbs both see the Gobs at the same time. You notice there, those E-Barbs, both of them they both targeted the same Gob all 4 times. So those 4 Gobs tanked 8 E-Barb hits. This is why E-Barbs are a bad card. But, of course, it takes a very specific interaction knowledge to get that going. I'm just going to straight up Inferno Tower here. He has to play into me. I'm up Elixir, so he's probably going to set up in the back, and if he sets up in the back, I'm going to go for a Hog Firecracker opposite lane. If we're leaking Elixir, I'm fine with that, because I'm up by 1100 damage, so I'll see you guys once somebody plays something. What? Okay, so he went for a Tesla. Apparently he's playing Inferno Tower Tesla, so I'm just going to go for a Hog here. He's probably going to Mega Knight. No Mega Knight, that's fine with me. I get a bunch of Hog hits for that. I'll probably play a Log only, because the remaining Inferno Tower health will be enough to counter this Valk. So he's got... I should have lightning that instead of playing my Valk here. I'm going to wait for as long as I can before lightning this, hoping that he's going to protect with something. No? Alright. Okay, he did protect with something, I just didn't get the lightning off on it. Unfortunate. So, he's got Valk, Mega Knight, E-Barbs, Witch, Wizard, double building. So he's got 1 more card in his deck somewhere. It's probably a spell, if I had to guess. I can choose to go in whatever tower I want, which is pretty nice for me. And he hasn't gotten a lick of damage this whole game. Dark Prince is his last card. I'll have this jump to river so it doesn't charge on my Valk and then log. Get another lightning off here. He's playing no Evos, which is honestly respectable. You don't see very many no Evo players anymore. Mega Knight? Mega Knight? No Mega Knight. Okay, I'll hog to keep this Firecracker alive a smidge longer. That was insane last game, getting like 3 Firecrackers down like that. This Firecracker's probably going to die because of the Valk, but it would have died to the Tesla anyway, and I'd rather not give him a King Tower activation. Inferno Tower, since he has absolutely no spells in his deck, this is pretty much an open and closed game. I just play my stuff and it'll work. So, yeah, honestly, I'm going to see you guys in the next game. Alright, there's the second lucky drop of the day. Keep on moving. 2 more games, hopefully. Of course, I could just lose a bajillion games and end up being here forever, but that's the fun of Clash Royale, isn't it? Whoa, okay. He's got Evo Mega Knight too, so this is going to be a tough game. I'm going to block like this, try and pull it to the middle so that both towers will help out. Both towers will not help out. I guess that's fine, actually, because the left tower will help out with the bats. I had a Gobs behind because 1 tower and 1 Valk is not actually enough if the Mega Knight jumps. It's only enough if the Mega Knight doesn't jump, and with a 2 level 2 low tower, I don't imagine that I'm not expecting to get any good interactions going my way, so I'd rather just over-defend. Sometimes I wonder if OJ was right about actually playing Graveyard as your low-level deck, because the thing with Graveyard is that even though most of its cards are based on very specific level interactions, the whole premise of Graveyard is over-defend and then counter-push. Since his Firecracker survives, it's an ultra-high level, so I can actually get my King Tower activated here myself, because he's got so incredibly high levels. I don't mind wasting my Hog, because, I mean, it's level 11, so it's not going to do me any good anyway. I'm actually going to play my Inferno Tower like this, because he's got bats, and I don't want him to be doing any funny business with the bats. Gobs late. Maybe the odd interactions actually have been like an internet thing, because I swear that if that Mega Knight was earlier in the day, that would not have jumped on the Gobs. It would have just gone straight for my Inferno Tower, even though I played the Gobs and the normal timing that I always use. Delivery log. That full counters a ram. I believe it full counters a ram. I'm not entirely certain if it full counters when it's 2 levels too low. That does not counter, so I have to Firecracker this. I probably should have just let that go and had my King Tower help out. I actually forgot that I had my King Tower up. Ram, Bats, Firecracker, P.E.K.K.A, Mega Knight. Okay. Concerning. I do not have Elixir for my Inferno Tower right now. He's definitely up. I'm thinking I'm going to Gobs this even though the Bomber is down. No, never mind. Okay. I was thinking I was going to have to Gobs that late to keep my Inferno Tower alive for his Mega Knight, but I'll probably Valk deliver his Mega Knight or Valk Lightning if he goes Mega Knight Ram. I'm definitely not going to hog here because I can't afford to give him a cheap Mega Knight. I need him to waste the full 7 on the Mega Knight. So I'm just going to leak. I mean, I'm up. I don't mind. Okay. Valk. He's got gang, so I'm not going to bother with a hog. Am I going to bother with a hog? I think I will bother with a hog. I'd rather trade down. Like, trade both of us down. Whoa! He's got Mega Knight P.E.K.K.A Mirror. I'm going to Inferno Tower high like this. That's very unfortunate timing. I'm going to Valk like this to keep his Mega Knight off my Inferno Tower. I'm probably going to have to eat a bunch of Barbarian damage from this Battle Ram. Get a delivery off on this. That Firecracker really just does not want to target those Barbarians there. Alright, so, how am I going to come back now? I don't know if there's time for Lightning Cycle. I need to get some Hog damage. Well, I'm not going to get Hog damage. I might as well get Firecracker damage at least. So that'll be 2 Firecracker hits for me, which will be pretty nice. He hasn't shown me anything good for my Inferno Towers at all, so I think I stand a chance here. Gobs high, play it early, just make sure that no funny business goes on. I don't even really have to bother with defending the right lane, because it's the left lane that matters for this game. That's a very aggressive P.E.K.K.A. I'm just going to go all in right now. He's going to have to bats this. I'm going to Firecracker for the bats. Or he can wait for a Mega Knight too, that's fine with me, but if he waits for a Mega Knight, he's going to take a bunch of damage. P.E.K.K.A Mirror, okay, so I don't know why he's bothering with P.E.K.K.A Mirror. Maybe he just likes cohesion with his pushes or something. I'm just going to take Lightning here. Delivery this side. I had to play a pretty low delivery there, but the King Tower will help out with the 1 bat that I missed. If I had played a deliver on any other tile, the Inferno Tower would have been distracted too long. Since he played very poorly there, I actually got all my damage back, so I'm just going to take this log on tower to secure my lead a bit more, and we can sit pretty comfortable for the rest of this game. There's a Mega Knight. It's unfortunate that we're going same lane now. As a Hog player, you tend to like to go opposite lane, but I guess this is probably going to be okay. Inferno Tower, Gobs high, keep this off my Firecracker. Hog here, he's going to have to P.E.K.K.A mirror this if he wants to kill my Hog. Okay, that's fine. I don't really care about logging that side because I've got a Valk Firecracker already down. I'm thinking of just straight up lightning his tower here. I'm up a bit of Elixir, so I can afford to. Pretty nice. Also Firecracker chip. No second firecracker shot just because it's under-leveled. If it was level 14, it would have survived that one tower take there. I really want to get a second Inferno Tower down. I can also play it high. He hasn't shown me anything good for sniping my Inferno Towers with. His next best thing would be bats, so I'm going to play a hog like this to stop the bats. Okay, very nice. Firecracker 2. Just make sure that nothing funny is going on with those bats. 378, so I need 2 lightnings to win this game. Probably just play the first lightning now. I might as well save myself a couple seconds. I mean, there's no way he's breaking through my Inferno Tower with just tanks, so I can kind of afford to be a bit aggressive with my stuff there. My hog doesn't get a hit because that's just how hog works when it's 4 levels too low. And then there's the lightning. So yeah, one more game in this episode. Assuming I win. Assuming I win. That is a very big assumption, of course, but yeah, see you guys in the next game. Alright then. I guess we're back where we started. That's kind of nice. So, level 13 tower. That's very nice, actually. My hog is only -2. I remember when I was so young and full of hope, and I used to say, a -2 level interaction is simply unwinnable. And now I've learned, I've grown jaded, and now I'm playing -4, -5. I miss when I used to think that -2 was unwinnable, because I could blame the game more often, you know? Oh, interesting. Scrummy Bats, Arrows, E-Wiz. That's 4 of his 8 cards. Scrummy Bats, Arrows, E-Wiz. What? I'm just gonna leak here. Okay, no leak. Inferno Tower. Scrummy Bats, Arrows, E-Wiz, Hog Rider. Probably doesn't have any good resets for my Inferno Tower, because most people consider E-Wiz to be a good resetter, but E-Wiz is definitely not a consistent resetter, because he's too easily distracted. Log Arrows, double Small Spell, double Swarm, Hog E-Wiz. Alrighty then. I'll split gobs here. This is a really toxic play. This makes use of the fact that my gobs are 1 level too high. He actually has to respond to both sides of gobs because his towers don't 2-shot my gobs. I'm just gonna wait for these bats to pass before playing a hog and a log too because he's got Skarmy. The Tesla will counter my hog, but I will play a log anyway. I mean, I might as well hit the tower. Inferno Tower. Log Arrows, Skarmy Bats, E-Wiz Hog, Tesla. One more card in his deck. How much you want to bet it's Mega Knight? Mega Knight would bring the whole thing together. But he's probably got Valk, honestly. Valk is a much more reasonable card to finish off his deck with. No, never mind. I should not expect reasonability from a mid-ladder player. I can go for Gobs opposite, because that'll bait out his log. So he's going to log the Gobs, arrows the Firecracker, and then he will have almost no elixir to defend this Mega Knight with. Okay then. But you don't need a lot of elixir if you have an Evo. How fun! Well, anyway, that's all dead now. That was a 7 for 9. And then we traded neutral for the rest of them, so that'll be pretty fine. I'm just going to straight up lightning this. I missed my lightning. How fun. So I can't hog here, but I am still up damage, so I guess it's fine. Inferno Tower. I might as well just play my hog to get his Tesla dead. You see here that I got the Mega Knight to go behind the E-Wiz, so the E-Wiz ended up dying. That hog would get a hit on my tower if I let it go. That's just how the regular interaction should go, so I decided to play a Valk there. I'm going to Firecracker here so he has to play something else on my Valk, and then hog opposite lane to force him to play a Tesla. Since he's going to have to play another 4 for 4, then it's going to be negative for him again. I'm going to play my Inferno Tower like this, keep my Firecracker alive. Doesn't really matter if he plays an E-Wiz the river to snipe my Inferno Tower, because my Firecracker will be finishing off the Mega Knight for me anyway. We're exactly even on damage, which is pretty neat. Thinking I'm actually going to lightning this side, believe it or not. I don't mind swapping lanes here because I know that he's going to let that Firecracker go. And so now I'm actually up damage. And he's definitely going to log this. Yeah, okay. That's unfortunate. I think if I had played perfect timing log there, I actually would have taken no hits. That's kind of my fault. But the reason why I'm fine changing to be same lane is because Spell Cycle actually likes to be same lane. So even though Hog doesn't like being same lane, Spell Cycle does like being same lane. And I'm prioritizing Spell Cycle over Hog. Oh, this is actually really bad. I don't have my delivery, I don't have elixir for delivery, and all my stuff is going to die super fast since it's over-leveled. Ow. This is probably game over, honestly. Yeah, I mean, he hasn't shown me a big spell, so I do have a chance, but 1,500 damage is going to be a very hard comeback considering he doesn't have to play his Mega Knight. So, log, Inferno Tower. He's definitely going to try and spell cycle me down. How do I get through that, then? Lightning on his Mega Knight, solid value. I was going to lightning his tower anyway, so getting a Mega Knight value with it is pretty nice. He just gave me delivery value there. All dead. Gobs. Okay. He's definitely back to his Mega Knight right now. Oh, wow. Okay, I guess I'll just hog with this. He's going to Mega Knight this, so I'm going to try and Firecracker early to get some snipes with. No, he's avoiding his Mega Knight. He knows that all he has to do is just continuously play logs and arrows on my tower. He's outcycling me too, because he's got a lot of cheap cards. I'm going to get the lightning off on his Tesla here, but it's probably game over already. I can get some solid Firecracker chip here, actually. So, yeah, he's definitely going to log again, so I'm going to wait for the log to get down and then gobs afterwards. But that gets a hit anyway, which is game over. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next game. I was kind of locked in a bad cycle that game. I just don't have the... It's kind of an awkward deck, because, of course, I'm playing Hog, no cycle. But, on top of that, it's just levels. If the Evo Bats didn't get him the advantage like that, then there would have been no chance of him winning. That probably takes no hits, doesn't it? Yeah, that's no hits, because everything just annihilates my Hog Rider. I'm probably going to have to play a Valk here, too, since his Lumberjack will be ultra tanky. Lumberjack Bats. That's all he played. It feels like he played more than just Lumberjack Bats, considering how tanky they were, but I guess that's all he played. Okay, I'll Inferno Tower like this. He does not have Lightning Elixir, because he played that not at 10. And not in the back, either. I have Lightning this. I really wish I had my Delivery or my Valken Cycle, but I just don't have either, because I didn't realize he had Wizard in his deck. Unfortunate. I'm down, what, a third of my tower already, just off the first interaction? That's fun. I get no Firecracker hits there, because she hits really slowly. Lumberjack, Wizard, E-Giant, Fire Spirit, Bats. 5 of his 8. Start going with the Hogs opposite, because I need to get some damage here in order to come back from down 1200 damage. Log, Bats, okay. That only gets 1 hit because, you know, I don't gotta say it again. Level 11 Hog. The winnability of this match depends on whether or not he's playing Lightning. How am I gonna kill that? I'm probably gonna preemptively Inferno Tower for his E-Giant and then Log Delivery afterwards. He won't E-Giant, okay. Just Firecracker, Log Delivery. Alright. That's a solid enough defense. I don't know what he's going to do for this. Okay, I'll Inferno Tower actually like this instantly. He's not going to have enough Elixir to Lightning this, and since I played it very far to the side, the E-Giant will pull, and it will kill his E-Giant even before it gets any shots off. Night Witch. Interesting. You don't see very many over-level players playing Night Witch, actually, because she's more of a neutral level kind of card. Fire Spirit. I'll bait out something on this lane. He hasn't shown me any solid hog counters, so I'm going to play a Firecracker too. That log probably kills my Firecracker. Who am I kidding? I mean, I should just expect it to die to log at this point. I'm going to go for a Valk Gobs opposite lane here, because I only need 5 Lich to counter his E-Giant. Lightning 2. Please don't get a hit on my Gobs. It got a hit on my Gobs. That's very sad. Okay. I would have been taking his whole tower right here if I got that down earlier, but I didn't. Oh boy. Okay, so he's got an Evo down. That is not gonna... Whoa! Okay, so that's my tower down. There's nothing I can do about that one. But, how am I gonna take his tower? I probably have to try and get a Hog down. I don't want to spend a Lightning on it. I'm gonna play a Hog right here. He's down quite a bit of Elixir after playing that E-Giant the Pocket. And I can, play my... Jeez, Log Fire Spirit, almost full counter to Hog. But my Inferno Tower like this is pretty nice to see. So what I need to do is I need to get low Firecrackers down for his clone pushes, because he doesn't have anything good for my Firecracker other than Log. And Log is not very good if I play it on one of these low tiles. I'll just go for a Hog and then Firecracker opposite. I know I'm not saving my Firecracker for defense, but since I've got like a sort of cycle, I can kind of make it work, sort of-ish. Kind of. Ish, sort of. Ish, kind of. So I'm going to Inferno Tower in the back, I'm going to Inferno Tower in this kind of corner right here, so it's maximum distance from anything that he could play to snipe it. And then Lightning this when he clones. Okay, his Wizard stays alive since he played a Lumberjack there, but that wouldn't have been a good game if I had neutral levels. Well, it'll be a little while until I can win this last game, it's looking like, so yeah, see you guys in the next game. Boop, boop. I don't know what keeps unmuting me. I swear that I'm always muted, but I always find myself unmuted the next day when I log in. Clearly this is a government conspiracy. They want me to be tilted. Level 14 tower, spam bait, okay. Delivery, expect a princess. Hog high because I don't have anything else good in hand. Unfortunate that I cycled my gobs first when he was playing his miner first. I have to Valk this or else I'm going to take a bunch of damage there because my tower's one level too low. No, I won't gobs, I'll log. I was thinking of, like, gobsing his barrel and then logging the Princess the river, but, it's too risky of a play, because if I gobs the Princess, if I mess up my gobs, I'm going to take a bunch of unnecessary damage. And I can't even be certain that he's going to go for a Princess log the river. I don't know his full deck yet. Dart Gob, Ice Spirit, Mighty Miner, Cannon, Gob Barrel, Log, probably Skelly's Spirit if I had to guess, or just Skelly's Princess, or Skelly's Rocket. There's a lot of different variants of Mighty Miner bait like this. I'll play a Delivery High, hoping that that will kill the Ice Spirit. Apparently that misses the Gob. I have no recollection of that interaction being that way. I'll play my Valk in the easy placement area here. I'm actually going to gobs this, try and keep my Valk alive. He has the ability that. Yeah, very late ability though, so that's already dead and I don't have to do anything about it. So that was essentially playing 1 elixir to keep my Valk alive, because he spent 1, I spent 2. So in return for that I get Living Valk, and he had to spend 1, so I got my neutral trade out of it. We'll see if that actually gets a hit. Oh yeah, so for neutral trade I got 1 Valk hit on tower. I'm hovering my Firecracker because I still believe he probably has, he probably just got Princess. Is it time for a aggressive Hog Lightning? I think it's time for an aggressive Hog Lightning. Boop, bop, bop. Very nice value. I was only a -2 on the lightning there, and he had to play a 6 for my 4 anyway, so we're neutral right now, though of course I have 0 elixir to kill this Mighty Miner with, but I don't mind that too much. That was a very late delivery on my end, that's kind of my bad, but it's not looking that bad anyway. We'll have to see if he's playing Rocket or another Ranger. I'm assuming he's playing Rocket, because if he was playing another Ranger, he definitely would have done something about it by now. He's probably trying to get around to his next Gob Barrel by playing, like, fast like that. Oh, okay. That was smart of him. You play a front barrel when you know that they have units in hand, and then you go for front barrel plus log. He's definitely trying to outcycle me here with his Mighty Miner, so I'm just going to instantly snipe this. I can't allow that to stay alive on the map any longer. For as long as his Mighty Miner is on the map, then he's getting 3-card cycle, and 3-card cycle is catastrophic for me. That was a terrible cannon because it's just going to die to my Firecracker. I played that assuming that he was going to mess up his rocket, but it didn't look like that helped at all. I'm going to take this lightning on tower because it's not going to be all that often that I have an opportunity to lightning when he doesn't rocket me. So yeah, okay, I can snipe that cannon with my Firecracker again, which is pretty nice value for me. I'll also take this log here. I can get a delivery down on his stuff. Okay. Furnace tower. Just need to make sure that that dies as soon as possible. Get a delivery down for this Gob Barrel. It's a low Gob Barrel, but it doesn't really matter because my delivery goes behind my tower anyway. Wow, okay, so it's time to set up a very big push. Very big. Okay, so he's playing anti-lightning range. I'm surprised that he's so good considering he's only at 8,300. And now I'll go for my Hog. He has the lightning. He has the rocket on defense, or he's back to a Hog, isn't he? No, he's not back to a rocket. He's not back to a cannon. But of course, if I had a neutral level Hog, he would not have gotten away with that because the Hog survives a rocket just barely, and the Valk was tanking. But levels. A high barrel like that is the best counter to delivery because when you play it soon, they have less reaction time. He's probably going to try and play an anti-lightning placement cannon here, but he doesn't have anything to push my Hog with. That's fine. I don't really mind. He had to overspend on that Hog, so I got my value anyway. Just playing the lightning forced him to overspend, which is what I need. My lightning does less damage than his rocket, but just forcing him to overspend like that means that he can't rocket as often as I can lightning. Yeah, I knew that was a low, so I can just play it like this. I can lightning his cannons and then go for a Hog log, especially because he just rocketed. He doesn't have enough elixir to play anything other than the cards that I know that he has in hand. Yeah, that's game. Alright, so that was a very long and arduous journey to get only 4 wins. It would have been easier, of course, since... Oh wow, 4-star. Something good? That is useless. Alright. But it would have been a lot easier if the level 11 mode was still in the game, but I guess Classic 1v1 is just kind of a dead mode now. Or at least dead to me. See you guys.